State lawmakers passed the first budget led by Democrats in nearly 40 years today.
The $81.7 billion budget, which is the largest in state history, allocates money for education, social services, and protections for the environment.
Elle Myers has all the details tonight from the Capitol building in Lansing.
It's a record-breaking budget from state lawmakers in Lansing, including more than $80 billion in state surplus and federal funds. Now, Democratic lawmakers tell me this first budget under their control in nearly 40 years was a way for them to put their money where their mouths are, so to speak, and fund the priorities they view as important to Michiganders.
There were significant investments in infrastructure and housing and healthcare, as well as specifically for our schools.
The school budget is an increase from last year's funding and a total of $19.4 billion, which includes a pilot program for free breakfast and lunch for Michigan students in K-12 schools.
Incredible investments in educator recruitment and retention, like a student loan forgiveness program that we are now piloting for our educators to keep them in the classroom.
Infrastructure is another area that will see an influx of spending.
And not only infrastructure when it comes to our roads, but more importantly, like software, our renewable energies, EVs, our environment, just trying to make sure that Michigan is positioned in a way that we are protecting our resources, but also making sure that we are investing in our future.
But Republican lawmakers have voiced concern about the sheer size of this historic budget and have called the budget process unfair.
One of the things that you see in this budget that is really frustrating is the use of one-time dollars for the creation of new programs, new long-term programs.
He warns that down the road, that money will have to come from somewhere else.
We're going to be dealing with this same issue, trying to figure out, okay, now that that one-time federal funding has dried up, what do we do with these programs that were created under the 2023 budget? We are either going to have to raise taxes, which I'm not going to support. So if that's not an option, what's the other option? That's to cut those programs that have just been created.
Reporting in Lansing, I'm Elle Myers, CBS News, Detroit.